how to add an image to one of your web pages. So what you're going to do is you're going to log on to your site, and then you're going to go to the back end of the site to the page that you would like to add your image, and then you're going to go into the body section of that specific page. So if you want, you can add multiple images onto a page. You can add words as well. You can add paragraphs above, below the images, whatever you want. But we're just going to add one specific image to the page right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on this little image icon. And this image properties screen comes up, and you're just going to click on Browse Server. And our server is actually called CK Finder 2, if you're wondering what that is. And you'll see in just a second that there's going to be this main images folder, but there's also folders for every single specific library. And so the main images folder are images that YRL has provided for you and created for you that are generic images about different databases that we offer, Overdrive, different things, and it's just a good idea to take a look at the images we have. We're adding new ones every month. So if you like one, go ahead and use it. If you are adding brand new images though, you have to make sure you're in your own folder. But we will get to that in 1 second. If you are interested in using one of these images though, I do recommend that you actually create a copy for your own folder. That way you just are keeping track of what images you're using on your own website. So for example, if PCM wanted to use this World Book image, they would just drag the image over to PCM, their folder, and then they would say copy file here. That way everyone else still has access to it, and there's still a copy in the main images folder, but they'll have it in their folder too, and it's just saying okay. And then if we went into their folder, you would just see every single image that they use on their site, and you would scroll down and see that you've added the World Book image as well. So if we just want to use this World Book image, we would just double click on it and it would come up, but we actually want to upload a brand new image. So if you ever want to upload a brand new image, you're just going to click, first make sure you're in your own folder. That way when it uploads, it goes right into your own folder and not into the main images folder. And if you by mistake put it into the images folder, just make sure you move the file over to your folder, because we do go through that main images folder every once in a while and delete images that we don't really know where they belong, just because we want to keep it easy for other people to view and find images that they want to use for their site. So we're just going to click on Upload, and then you're going to click on Browse. And from here, you're just going to find your picture that you wanted to add. So let's say we wanted to add this archives picture. So you would just press open, and then you would see that the path has been put in there beside browse, and then you're just going to press upload selected file. And so now it just is in alphabetical order for all of the images, and then you're just going to see the one that you want. So we want to add the archives one. We're just going to double click on it. And so now the image is there, and right away the width and height are put in on the side, and that's quite huge, and you can see how huge it is because it's just a very small close-up of the image. So we'd want it to be smaller, and what's nice is there's a little lock here, and if the lock is closed, it means the ratio is going to stay intact. So if I change one part, it will change the bottom automatically. So I could make this 150, and then the height will become 75. So you can kind of fiddle around with this as well. If you wanted to stretch it, you could unlock it, and if you unclick this, it's open, and then if you change one, it wouldn't change the other. But then sometimes your images start looking funny, so unless it's just a couple pixels that you want to change, I recommend leaving the lock closed. You can also add borders if you want. So if I added 6, for example, I'd have this little black border around. You can also choose to align it to the left or right. So if I wanted it on the right side, I could just align it right, and then you can just press OK. And so now you have your image created and added to your website. Thank you very much.